How do you grow your fish? Welcome back to watching Ashley's Dog. Today I'm back again and I'm here to tell you all about how you can grow a fig tree to make it give you lots of figs so that you can enjoy it through the winter. And actually most of you think that fig trees cannot be grown in Europe, but I live in Europe, in Amsterdam, and I have a fig tree I've been growing for a few years now, and I've been getting lots of figs from this tree. Apparently I cannot show you those pictures because those were last year and I ate them. I didn't make a video about them, but now I want to give you some tips and tricks how you can grow your fig and use it for decoration and also use it for getting your fruit to eat. So how do I grow my fig so that it thrives and also stays beautiful? I got my fig, I think it was a housewarming gift from a friend. It was very small and I thought, oh, this small fig is going to die because I'm not in a tropical country. But whoa, I was wrong because I didn't want to take it into my house. So what I did is I just put it in a bigger container and I left it outside. So I was like, if it survives, then we are there, the first winter. So that's what was, to me it was an experiment in the beginning, but what I didn't take into consideration was that my garden wasn't really actually that cold because what was enclosed. So, and there were also other plants, although the other plants could take the cold, so it wasn't a big deal for this fig. So how do I grow my fig? What you should understand is when it gets to October, your fig starts losing its leaves. October, November, the leaves start drying up and they all go. That happens the whole October, November, December until March. Your fig has no leaves. At least my fig has no leaves around that time. It's just like a tree with no leaves. Yeah, but don't get me wrong, that fig is alive in that period. It's just dormant. It's just collecting its energy to come back and give you more leaves and more fruit. Yeah, so what I do is I grow mine in a container, and what I do, I fertilize it around the winter, and then when it comes into spring, you'll see the shoots coming out. From February, March, you see new shoots showing up. What you do before it goes into dormancy in October, November, you try to cut off the old shoots so that when the new shoots show up in March or February, then they have enough room for them so that they are not regrowing on old shoots that are all over the place. So it's better to prune it before it goes into dormancy so that later on it gives you better shoots. Yeah, that's what I do. November I always prune mine, and then in March it starts giving me all those new shoots because I also fertilize it from December to January. I'm fertilizing it and I'm wishing and hoping that that fertilizer is giving it energy for it to start blooming again. But what you also need to know, you don't have to use a synthetic fertilizer. What I do is fertilize my fig with homemade fertilizer, milk that's gone bad, yogurt that's gone bad in my fridge. I use that and I just pour it in and then mix it with the soil. It really works well. And you can also use some compost, things that like dead leaves, some things like your compost, which is natural, or banana peels or stuff like that. You can use that. So make your own fertilizer. It's really easier. Or if you live on a farm, I don't live on a farm, but sometimes I have friends who live on a farm, and when I go to them, they give me all this fertilizer from their farm, so I carry that home with me and then I use it on my plants. But if you don't have that, you can buy some natural fertilizer from the garden center. Make sure it's non-synthetic, yeah, because you need to eat these fruits. Unless you're not going to eat it and you're using it for decoration, then you don't have to worry about it. But if you're going to eat the fruits it produces, then use natural fertilizer, organic. So what did I do? I used spoiled milk, and what happens is now you can see it started giving me a first fig. You see it's still green, but later on there'll be more figs coming out. You can see new shoots, you see shoots that are coming, and you see they are going to all produce new figs. And when those figs come, they'll actually start turning brown. And when they are brown, that's when you know that they are ready to be taken off from the tree, because when it turns brown, also the way it hangs, that thing that hangs, the fruit hanging, starts turning brown, so that you can easily get it off the stem. So once you see that, you can start picking your figs, then they are ready for you to start picking for consumption. So I save money because I love figs. I use figs in salads. I make starters with figs. I love a starter that's made from goat cheese and fig. I really love that a lot. So I always use my figs for that. So don't overwater your fig. And I don't normally water my fig. Actually, I rely on the rain because I always leave it outside. I only do fertilizing, and I only prune it once in a while, end of the year. And it's very easy. And if you also have seen people use it for decoration in their houses, it's also very beautiful. The leaves are very big and nice. And it's also inspired a collection of my scarves. And if you want to check that out, go into the description link below. You'll see what designs this fig has inspired in my studio. And if you're new here and you love this video, consider subscribing, like, comment, share it with your loved one. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for your support. Love you loads, and watch more videos on this channel in 1, 2, 3 and go.